How's it going? It's your boy Marcus Shows here, coming back from a long hiatus to bring you guys another video. Yeah, man, so much to talk about. Don't get me wrong, this YouTube thing's always on the back of my mind, believe it or not. It's just actually getting down and sitting down and, getting straight to business. Life happening, but don't want to go into whole details and stuff, but life is life. I might do an update video later, but I mean, for the most part, I don't really care about updating you guys, unless it's like something motivational I can bring you guys. But yeah, just know life's been happening, but always moving forward. I feel I'm doing good, feeling good. Just trying to try some. The only thing is I'm trying some new things. For example, right now I'm recording out of my iPhone. So if the voice quality is a little choppy, I definitely probably won't try to stick to this method too many times. But it is something I always had in the back of my head. I'm like, man, I got a voice memos app. What if I just record? Because sometimes, I'd be driving home and I'd be having a whole rant on my way home, and I'm like, man, I should have recorded that. And sometimes I don't have time to sit down in the studio record my whole voiceover. But voice memo has always been a thing I've been trying to implement. So hopefully, I got my gameplay saved. I've always had my gameplay saved, ready to go. It's just, like I said, a matter of just sitting down and cooking up in the lab again, So, yeah, I wanted to bring you guys this video at least, from a game that I haven't felt this way playing a game in a long time. I think the last time I felt like this was the balance between Overwatch and Call of Duty. You guys know I posted Overwatch videos in the past, Call of Duty videos in the past, but it's not a battle royale. It's a lot of people are calling it the Valorant knockoff, the Kirkland's CS:GO / Valorant, but it's called FRAGPUNK. And I just really wanted to bring this video out to show you guys a little bit about it, spread the name. It's not doing too hot. I feel it does have a nice little base. It's just missing just a little bit more people to really just bring it together, And we're not trying to, or they're not trying to take, CSGO players and Valorant players. They're just kind of trying to do their own thing. I mean, I can see where the influence comes from, but this game is completely up my alley, And I'm going to describe it to you. It's basically a 5v5 search and destroy with abilities like Apex. Everybody has 3 abilities that are on cooldowns. But yeah, it's 5v5, only one character per team. Or in this case, they call them Lancers. But yeah, really, really fun. I know I never really gave Valorant a try, so maybe I'm missing something over there. But my friend, shout out to Saint V. He said you should check this game out. I can tell you right away, just based off the colors and the whole concept art. I initially was interested. I was like, okay, this looks cool. Downloaded it, and right away I can tell you guys the feel. Oh my gosh, the feel is so good. I don't remember the last time a game felt that good. Just the recoil of the guns, the movement. Even though I am used to faster pace, Call of Duty movement, I'm adjusting a little bit to the pace of FRAGPUNK, where it is. You do have to be a little bit more slow and methodical because, you only got one life. It's 5v5. You can win by either getting your team wiped or wiping out the enemy team or, planting the bomb. But yeah, the feel of the game is so smooth. I told him right away, I'm like, bro, it feels just playing. I was just playing the tutorial, and I was like, man, this feels really good. Shots coming off the gun really well. Not really no broken frames or anything. It just felt really smooth. And then plus, that is up my alley. The whole concept art, like sort of graffiti style. Punkish type style. That's always been right up my alley. And yeah, I've been having fun. Don't judge me too much on this gameplay. This is one of my first games ever played. And I wanted to show off this game. I didn't win the MVP, but it did go to overtime. I was the last one in overtime, and I had to clutch up. And what's cool, what I like on their overtime rules, it's basically 1v1 for the whole team, which I think is freaking crazy. I thought it was gonna be like penalty kicks, like 1v1, like all 5 players, right? Whoever gets the more wins out of the other wins. But no, it's basically if you kill the enemy in overtime, you go to the next round with the whatever health you had remaining. You continue off with that health in the next round, and you can wipe out the whole team if you want, if you can. But probably by the second round, you're probably down to half health if the first player was decent. And yeah, once you go half health against full health, you usually lose your second round. But yeah, I've seen people clutch up where they take out 4 guys. I'm like, damn, we didn't have to do anything, but it's kind of unique. I don't know how the overtime rules work in other games, but the overtime rules here are pretty fun. And this was one of my first games. I think this was my first overtime ever, because I was even like, oh crap, I believe the Saints playing with me in here. It looked a little scary in the beginning. I thought we were cooked. Even when I was watching the gameplay back, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, are we going to win this game? I was like, what the heck? But I had it saved for a reason. So, yeah. No spoilers there. But, yeah. Pretty fun game. There is quite a lot to catch up as soon as you get it. There's a lot of lancers to go through, a lot of abilities to go through, Jake, or my boy, the Saint, was the first one to play this game, and he just put me on, and he said, "Hey, I think for your main," he uses a main called Hollow Point, and it's just kind of like your main DPS. She has a sniper, she has a tracker, she has a wall, to track enemies. He's kind of straight DPS, and he just pointed out to me, "Yeah, I think you'll like Pathogen." And I was like, all right, I'll try Pathogen. So I think I'm playing I am playing Pathogen on this game, and or on this match. And yeah, slowly but surely I was just using her, and I did gain a liking to her. The only thing is, I feel like people are gonna call me a bandwagon because I feel a lot of people are Pathogen mains, but I mean, it is what it is. I do like her character right now. It is kind of, she's a necessity because she's the only healing character in the game. So at least in my games, I do try to, you could heal yourself or you can heal your teammates, but it just kind of sucks that they have to be isolated, wherever you throw the puddle of healing, which sucks a little bit, but that's just the way it goes. But yeah, I just kind of stuck with her. I played a little bit of the new character Dex. He's pretty cool because you can break off into like I don't know how to say a decoy lizard with only 20 health. But what's really cool about Dex is you might get a sneaky kill with 20 health, and even if they kill you, you return to your body with 130 health. So it's just cool in those situations where you might get 2 kills, with your 20 health decoy, and then they try to kill you, but you were only a 20 health decoy. That's Dex. He's the lizard. Who else have I played with? I think her name is Kismet. She's like the kind of Asian female character. She kind of can duck in and out of invincibility. I have a video clip with her where I did pop off on a game, so I'll be uploading that in one of them. But yeah, like I said, I just want to bring up I just wanted to bring up this game, FRAGPUNK. Having really tons of fun just playing it every day, with the time that I do have. Right, I try to log in at night, just to try to do the challenges, get them over with, and then keep going. I'm grinding on the rank grind. I'm in gold right now. But yeah. Hopefully this is a start. Me and my boy Alpha Tony, my boy Desait V. We're all trying to just kind of get on our YouTube grind, and we're getting a little bit of a motivational push here. So I hope you guys stay for the content. Hope you guys stay for the commentaries. Like I said, most of my videos I just like to talk about news, or about anything that's going on, and anything that I feel like like having to give my opinion on, and whether I'm right or wrong. I'm not afraid to look at myself in the mirror if I say something stupid, but that's all I want to do. I want to be there for you guys, to just something you can sit down, listen to on lunch. Whether you're watching it, you're actually watching it and eating your lunch, or you just put it in the background as just like talking in the background. But yeah, the FRAGPUNK, if you guys haven't heard, it just released on console not too long ago. I think if you still log in, you do get a little bit of goodies just for being some of the first to play. Game's almost brand new. Season 1 launched on PC. Basically, Season 2 launched with consoles included. So they're like a season behind, a couple months behind, but at least if you're on console, it's basically brand new. You're basically ready to go. So yeah, let me guys know. Let me know what you guys think about this video. About this, hopefully my voice is coming out clean. Like I said, it's a little project that I'm working on as far as working in voice memos, and just hopefully able to transfer them straight into my videos. I know I'm not looking at my gameplay live, but I know my gameplay at least. I'm not gonna upload anything where I go like 1 and 4 or something. I'm gonna try to put some gameplays that I'm actually doing pretty good, just to keep you guys entertained, and you guys could see kind of more or less how the game's functioning. Watch a couple videos and get caught up. But yeah, FRAGPUNK's the name of the game. If you haven't downloaded, give it a shot. It's free. If I didn't mention that, it is free to play. I know right now there's like Splitgate 2 is competition, but I mean, try everything and see what you like. FRAGPUNK, like I said, to me just stood out, something a little bit different than I'm used to. But overall, having a lot of fun. Developer update already came out, and they're very excited about what they have for the future. So I'm just hoping the player base stays strong. I'm on the Reddit. I'm on the FRAGPUNK Reddit, and there's some very passionate fans out there, but there is also a lot of fans that they left the game for whatever reasons. Not their cup of tea, but that's fine. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping to do this a little bit more consistently, more weekly, and I hope you guys are there to hear me out. Appreciate everyone that tunes in and watches. Appreciate anyone that's still tuning in and watching. I know I had a big, long hiatus, but like I said, I want to stream for sure. October, I want to make October, whatever's going on in my life, I want October to be my streaming month, just because of the scary games, man. I know last time we did Resident Evil. I love playing horror games around that time. I'm thinking a little sneak peek. I want to do Silent Hill 2 as an October game, but we'll see. There's a lot of choices to go through, but thank you guys for listening. Appreciate y'all very much. Remember, life is good no matter what. Life is good. Peace out.
He's sneaking. It'll be all up to you. No pressure.
Save me a spot, Angela. Remind the others, my scales shield me from hardship.
One more enemy made into confetti.
Focus for my goals.
Whoa, someone's got the mojo.
Suffering.
Didn't think I had it in me.
Will they learn to trust their intuition above all?
On a roll.
I will not forget.
Well, you know, maybe you can still win. You, me, and billions of views in this phone. Oh, I had to go have a lie down.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool.